Ding dong bing bong, it's the morning bell again, children. Time to get up. Time for murder.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over.
Ryan Bicock. I think that's what his name is. Fucking, Ryan Bicock or whatever. I have longed for your voice as Monokuma. I recently saw the Danganronpa anime dubbed, and I really don't know. I heard Greg Ayres dubbed Monokuma, and it was like a nightmare. It was, I don't know what, I can't describe it in words. It was awful. I just really needed to hear Brian Bicock's voice as Monokuma again. I have no idea why they didn't get him for the dub. That just pisses me off. But anyways, my body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to go to the dining hall. Again, like always. Makoto, why weren't you in the dining hall, dude? As I was taking a shower. Unacceptable! You need to be in the dining hall every day at 6 a.m. Let me guess, not everyone's here. Nope. What? You're 1 minute late. Makoto, how do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today. I knew they were gonna get on us for being late. You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. Huh? I just thought, I mean, since a day had passed, it maybe reset? Sorry. Please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says, "Bad girl, I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush." Ew. And then I'll brush my teeth after that. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments. I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone. I think she frequents kink.com. Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning. Not cool! This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything! Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday, and she's not gonna show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just to keep quiet. Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so... Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Ah! Are you looking for Miss Kirigiri?
Whoa! What do you want now?
Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right?
Do you know where she is?
Well, it's hard to say.
Huh? You don't know either?
What? It's because he doesn't know that's why he's here, and he's trying to prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap? I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness. It looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean...
Hey.
Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that?
Hey.
So, I was right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone?
We have no idea.
And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
We're serious.
I see. Well, fine. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. Crawling in my skin. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either?
It would seem that way. Where the heck could she have gone?
Don't you think we should all go look for her?
And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her. Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma would notice? Where could it be?
It's a mystery. We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Free time? Yep, that music means free time. What to do today? Phew. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. Oh yeah! We haven't done this in a while, actually. Let's see, where can we go? Or where is everybody, for that matter? They're probably on the 5th floor. Yep, they are. I don't really think we've talked to Oi lately. I guess we should go talk to her. Actually, we don't really have any presents, do we? Do we have any presents? I don't really even remember how to check that. No, that's the backlog. Presents? No. Well, I guess we're screwed. We don't have any presents. Well, I don't know if we have presents or not. Maybe next time we should just go to the Mono machine. Oh, okay, Toko and Byakuya are in here. Fuck that. She's probably in the dojo. I think she is. I would talk more to Kyoko, but since she's missing, I can't really do that. Oh, she's not in the dojo. Oh, she was in the dojo. I just couldn't see her.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, you have to endure. Endure, endure.
Well,
That's a quote from the famous marathon runner Samuel Wanjiru. But every person's endurance has a limit.
Should I talk to Hina for a while? Sure, why not?
yes.
I think we need a change of pace. When I think change of pace,
You got it.
I can only think of 50 laps in the pool.
Oh god. You're gonna die now. I changed my pace with Hina in the pool. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hina a present? Yeah, sure. I don't even know what we have. Probably don't have... Do we not have anything? Oh, okay, we do have... Well... Crazy Diamond, yeah, we got that. Space Robo Justice, Alter Lump, Despair Bat, School Crest, A Man's Fantasy. Oh, god, don't give her that. Novelist Fountain Pen, I know Toko liked that. I think we gave that to her. Vice, why the fuck would we give her a Vice? Kyokishi Diamond? Oh, no, give her... Oh, fuck. I was about to not give her something. Shit. I was, like, trying to get information about what the fuck that was. Royal Curry. Ration. Why the fuck? Oh, no. We could have given her the donut. You know what? Fuck it. Give her the hair clip. Okay, hair clip in the shape of a little kitty cat. Probably placed can make a girl positively spark. Whatever. Give her that. See how she likes it.
What? I can keep this, right? Right? Yay, ultra stoked.
Seeing Hina so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy.
Hey Makoto, let's talk about some depressing stuff now. I'm so tired.
Oh, okay, well, maybe not. Yeah, you look pretty tired. What happened?
Well,
I woke up earlier than normal this morning, so I decided to do a push-up, sit-up, and squat set. I ended up doing 1,000 of each.
Oh my god. Well, that would explain it.
Tired, so tired. I want something sweet.
Well, there's plenty of donuts.
I want those things you get when you mix flour, sugar, butter, and eggs, and then deep fry them.
Ew. So what Hina's looking for is churros, donuts, cookies. Churros. I want to say donuts because I know she likes donuts. That does not sound like cookies. I'm pretty sure you don't fry fucking cookies. I don't know what the process is for making donuts, so or churros for that matter. So I don't know. I'm gonna go. Alex, can I get donuts? Can I get donuts? Yes. Oh, I know. You want some donuts, don't you?
Don't tell anyone, but there's actually a bunch of frozen donuts in the warehouse.
okay.
Throw those in the microwave for a few seconds and just imagine. Imagine the warm chewiness of that donut. You know what I'm saying, right? You eat the crap out of that, right?
You really do love donuts, huh?
Just
Is there anyone who doesn't? Who on earth? No, who in the whole universe can say they hate donuts? Think about the sensation of biting into a donut. First the sweetness floods your mouth, then the soft dough cushions you. Next you get that hint of egg and butter, right? Your whole body starts to melt. You feel like you're falling into the center of the donut itself. When people talk about the donut effect, if that's what they're talking about. That's absolutely not true. Ugh, I can't take it anymore. I'm drooling like Niagara Falls over here. Get out of my way, Makoto, or I got an uppercut with your name on it. I'm not in the way. Wait for me, god of donuts. Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. What the fuck? Whenever I'm around her, I feel like I'm soaking in the essence of human vitality. Hina's report card has been updated. Oh, skill or be skilled? Oh, well, I guess that's if you get enough skill points with people. I don't know what that is. Silver trophy, but okay, I'll take it. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go. Well, I didn't have much to give her, but I guess it doesn't really matter. After I watched her run off, I went back to my room. So, what did we learn today? We learned that Hina has an obsession with donuts. For some reason. Meh. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. Well, let's spend free time with some more people. Even though it doesn't matter if you're getting sick. We have to have free time, no matter what. There's Hina again. There's fucking Byakuya and Toko, and then there's Yasuhiro. Or, yeah, Yasuhiro. Oh, fuck, I don't know. I don't really... You know what? Have we hung out any with Byakuya? I don't think we have. I don't know if we have, actually. I don't think we have. Let's hang out with Byakuya. Fuck it. Let's have as many, I was about to, did I say social links earlier? The social links with people? Well, it's pretty much what that is. Let's have as many social links as possible. Scurrying around again, huh? Looking at you makes me physically ill. Should I talk to Byakuya for a while? Well, if him looking at us makes him physically ill, let's make him more ill. Spend some time with Byakuya.
That's fine.
Fine, I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. I spent some time with Byakuya. Byakuya and I grew a little closer today. What did we even do? Would you like to give Byakuya a present? Sure. What would you like to give him? He's probably going to be disappointed with anything we give him. So I don't really know what he's going to like. I mean, I could give him food. Royal curry, ration... What is this? A set of canned and vacuum-sealed foodstuffs. The taste isn't bad, and certain snakes that enjoy hide and go seek are just crazy about it. Let's give him some rations. Fuck it. He liked that? If you insist, I suppose I can accept it. Does that mean he liked it? I have a question for you. Huh? You do? Something's been bothering me for a while now, and I can't take it anymore, so to answer my question, I need you to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means. Oh, well, I don't really get it myself, but what I do know is that I was picked at random from a pool of normal students. So you just got into Hope's Peak by blind luck. I see. Well, that answers my question. What was the question? How a commoner like you, with absolutely no unique talents or abilities, could get into this school. Oh, I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in. Boring? Generic? Did you really have to list all that off?
Naturally.
But it's the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent prodigy and all. But even I... You seem to think it's merely an issue of title, but make no mistake. My lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they are all ultimate. Which is to say, I am the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me that, in fact. He's really taking this to the extreme. You who have nothing, I who have everything. We are living proof that all men are not created equal. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory. Having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Byakuya left me standing there in silence. I learned one thing about Byakuya today. He's an arrogant douchebag. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma. And his report card has been updated.
Great. You just unlocked the skill Cool and Composed. Give yourself a pat on the back. You earned it. For some reason, I felt like I had that skill before. It sounds like I did, because it sounds familiar, but I guess not. I did my best to keep my spirit from shattering like glass and went back to my room. I guess that's what Toko has to put up with every day. Uh-oh. Ominous music. Ugh, I'm getting the chills. I feel kinda dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped onto my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. Uh-oh. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say. Ugh. You don't look so good, Makoto. I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
Oh hey, Bryce Papenbrook all of a sudden. That voice, it's so familiar. Ah, it's
I understand.
my voice. It's me.
I
I
understand.
am Bryce Papenbrook.
should
I must kill all the Titans.
understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Ah, what's a twist? Huh? What am I trying to say?
Hope. This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here.
Forever and ever. Okay.
My dream just now. What?
Good question.
So strange. Huh?
Oh god. Are you kids ready for murder? The fuck is going on? Did we just run away? What happened? What? Oh. Oh, hi there.
Kyoko?
I watch you in your sleep.
What did you say?
I said prepare your anus, Makoto. I'm coming in. Ah. Monokuma Theater! Every day is peaceful, every day is joyful, happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days, days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see, life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
That's true, that's a good point. I mean, if life just continued on the same thing every day, that'd be pretty... I mean, that's a good point. That's pretty abnormal, to some extent. Oh my god, again.
Good
Fuck.
morning, everyone.
No.
It is get ready to greet another bee.
You get ready to shut the fuck up and say something different for once. Jesus Christ. Get me over norm. It took longer than usual for my eyes to open. For me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. All that was left for me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either. It was also the dream I'd had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? What a dream! I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand. And then... all of a sudden, I was awake. And there was a strange person standing next to my bed, wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember, Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? Well, I guess we could investigate somehow. Or just leave the room. Oh. Is there any way to confirm if it was a dream or not? Well, yeah, I guess they might have left something behind. Not really sure where it would be, and check to see if our toolkit's still there. I opened the desk drawer and... Oh, toolkit's gone. Huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange, because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Oh, right, the knife. I completely forgot about that. Wait, that means... the knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko? What the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about this. Yep. Hey guys, my knife was stolen and somebody tried to kill me with it. I'm guessing the usual suspects are there this morning. Oh, maybe not.
Makoto?
Ah, Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky's blue. Hey, Hina. Why is just Hina here? You really had me worried, you know? What happened to you last night? Worried? Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know. So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain. Let's go meet up with everyone else. Then they can tell you all about it. So, is everyone waiting somewhere else or something? Oh, yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone. So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Well, to the gym. So even though they were knocking at our door and we didn't answer it, they didn't suspect anything. They were just like, well, whatever, he might be dead, but who cares? What a bunch of assholes, I'm sorry, but like, you know, I would think if nobody answered their door, you'd kind of want to, I mean, I wouldn't say break into the room, but I'd be a little bit concerned. I don't know. Whoa. Ah, there he is.
Huh?
This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral, all at once. Jeez, to show up now, it's like no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a big baby in your bed? Just like Hina said, everyone was there besides Kyoko. And then I noticed. They'd formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was. What the? Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma. Oh shit.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
So somehow they took Monokuma apart. Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but what is this? What are you guys doing? Let's ask them all one by one. Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, cause that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fellow lying around, then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything. Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance, and I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react. He didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down, then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Master they ran into terror.
Could it be?
Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that, if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. Well, that makes sense. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right? Hey, guys. I don't think now's a good time for a light conversation. I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb?
That's super bad. We need to get rid of it.
Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movement, it's sure to go off. Motion sensor? For serious? I'm starting to get all shaky.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you?
I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
You're not fine. You're all
Oh, I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that.
God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Hey, come on. The century's just getting started. Don't call the race already.
Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not going to do anyone any good.
Oh, yeah, good call. Okay, it's done. Everything's all good.
Uh-huh. Hiro put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He'd just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something that had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been, when I thought about it? I couldn't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure. Hey, Makoto.
Huh? Don't us. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh?
So that's no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal?
Sorry.
We were saying, since we were done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now?
And we've decided to continue our offensive assault. To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room.
Really?
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree?
But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there...
If you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself.
Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be a chicken. You can be chicken number 6.
You're just a chicken, Mark. This is a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away, or are you going to fight? You're right. I'll go with you. Okay then. We're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. It's like storming the beaches of Normandy.
I'll follow you anywhere, to the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
I can do this. I'm a man, and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Uh-oh. This is not gonna end well. Well, I think the headmaster's room was, Alright, it's over here. Allow me. I'll open the door for you. Oh, it's locked. It's locked, as expected. So, what are you going to do? Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear this door off its hinges. How?
Wait, but the rules say...
We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore. But like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there, then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen. Okay, sure, but we've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it.
So beautiful.
I mean,
For serious?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate. Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
Tear down this door! Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? That thing in the tool shed. Oh yeah, the pickaxe!
I see.
Here's Johnny.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Well, we left the gym. When we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable!
But by myself?
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right?
Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
Do you know how much time it took for you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness.
Unacceptable!
With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants. For serious though? Are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
Yep.
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
But what if I am the danger?
Hey,
Am I wrong?
Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm like super ethereally stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all no. I'm totally flabstaff.
Fap sauce? Oh my god, what the fuck? What?
Gross! Where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill, where'd you come from?
You called for me, and so I'm here.
Fap sauce? Wow. Wow. No. Please don't say anything else.
Hello. It's the wonderfulest, murderiferous friend, here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile. Yeah!
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it?
I was supposed to pick an axe?
No, you seeping imbecile! The pickaxe!
Seeping imbecile? Oh, Master, you wound me with your executive level barbs. Ah! Here comes the bloody nose. Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Omega-3 fatty acids! That's what you need! Great for the old memory factory! But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch. This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
Ah, the light bulb! It just went off!
I
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe! Alright, we've solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left.
One more mystery.
Yup, now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X. Now what are you talking about?
Did you already forget what you were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden.
What? What did you find?
Cowerpuss. Cowerpuss. What the f...
Cowerpuss. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. What the fuck did you just said?
Did you hear me? I said a corpse.
A corpse.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden.
You found a corpse in the garden? What's that? Timmy's stuck in the well. Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into. We're going to the garden. Okay. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Murder! Murder! And paint. Pink paint. I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife, buried in their stomach, up to the hilt.
What the... Are they really dead?
For sure, but... who is it? I like how the color changes. It's pretty interesting.
Just to make things clear. Last night, I was attacked by someone wearing a mask.
Hey, let's have a recap. Why not? We don't know what's happening. We haven't been playing this game.
And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're lying dead in front of me. I told you! There's a corpse hanging out here!
No way!
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
Well, there is a knife in the stomach, so yeah, probably. You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Well, time to examine the body.
We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here?
Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red.
I don't know, from my perspective it looks pretty pink.
It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue.
I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least.
Huh? How can you tell?
Well, I think I see the outline of her chest and the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl.
Really? Then could it be...
Okay then. Let's just tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait! Don't!
By the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out toward the mask, and in the next instant...
Oh!
There was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It 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 blew up.
Well, Toko's dead.
My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. But then...
Come on.
Hurry up! Put out the fire! As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water.
Come on! Dump the water onto it.
Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could.
Sploosh. Well, that body's definitely no good now.
Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning.
Ooh, well, there's not really much to investigate now.
I guess that took care of it.
But what the hell, man?
It exploded?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body.
Yep, it's charcoal.
It's burned to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man.
Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we going to find out who it was?
Who isn't here right now? Huh? If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be.
There's only one person missing.
It's Kyoko.
Kyoko? Then that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right.
Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person. The mastermind.
What?
The mastermind? Come on, there's no way the mastermind got charbroiled? Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said?
So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't.
Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair?
Huh?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
What are you talking about?
The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school.
I think you'd better tell us everything you know.
Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Actually, well, I'm not gonna say. Spoilers. It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt that I'm right.
There's another student here, and it's a female? That would match the body's characteristics.
And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds like a mastermind. It sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl, Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair. But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt to a crisp? None of this makes any sense, and to just suddenly show up and then die? I think we'd better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is.
Hey, wait!
What?
Are we forgetting something? You know, Toko.
Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, she survived.
Somehow? Oh, she survived. Byakuya seems kind of disappointed about that.
Huh? What just happened? Master?
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen.
Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you inhale. That's enough for me to live.
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of fucking things, man. I should take a close look at the body one more time.
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl.
Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. Ew. I'm not Kyoko after all. Not gonna go into her private areas. It's fucking... Not to mention they're probably burnt to a crisp at this point.
There's something next to the body. It's
a key? Looks more like a flash drive. What the fuck? Is this what Kyoko took from Monokuma?
But what did you steal?
So...
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth.
That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is... What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then? Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh? That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean the biolab, the data center, and the dorm rooms on the second floor? It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? So I guess we're gonna go check out those rooms. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I found in the garden into the keyhole. Click. It fits. Then this is the key to the data center. I'd managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I'll have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. So you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center, down on the 4th floor. Then we can go into the data center now? Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? Well, I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What? He'll be our human shield. It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. But we're gonna do it anyway. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Wow, this is like a TV studio. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The lurking fear. The room was filled with that kind of dread. Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms. Every part of the school was covered. This is... What? It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they're displayed here on these monitors. So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? Then this room is the Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Watching us. Yeah, I'd feel pretty creeped out if somebody had been watching me the whole time. That's... Ugh. Then I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the Mastermind. Then the Mastermind is dead? Like, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them. The Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it that... But if the Mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole. We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on. No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Huh? But what about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? You don't remember the knife in the chest? Yasuhiro? Or the explosion? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
Naturally. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered. Why's it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again.
The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time in here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Well, where should we look first? Computers? There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what, we can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit and force your way in. What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network and Alter Ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. What about that door? This door's kinda creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if you use the key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, and so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. So we checked the door. We looked at the surveillance feeds. What else is there to check? Oh, there's a TV over here. There's nothing showing up on this one. Oh, huh? Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is, just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning Hina's here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
You're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and you can be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I'll put on the Twilight Zone, dude. What about the X-Files? The truth is out there, you know? I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Okay, so I remember he said he was going to hook up the TV antenna. So you think you can fix the TV?
You know?
Just a little longer. What, you really want to watch TV that bad? Another Saturday morning kid here. Byakuya? Why was the mastermind murdered? To figure that out, we need to find out the identity and purpose of the mastermind. Asahina? Oh no, not the TV.
Okay.
Hey, you still don't have that TV fixed?
You know?
Just give me some time, okay? I gotta make sure we can drive Spaceship Earth safely. I think I know what you're trying to say, but I also think I have no idea. Jeez, I can't believe how many monitors there are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they are. There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master Go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership?
You know?
Oh! What's wrong? Good news for all of you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think you got the TV working. Really? No, all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Friggin' idiot mastermind. You guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world.
What the
And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time? They really thought they could get away with it? Huh? This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Huh? That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing? That's really weird. Huh. You're weird. Weird in every way possible, and not just weird, super weird. But the TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera feed?
Well,
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. The hero went through each channel one by one. All the same thing, but on every channel it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
What the heck? Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it, some weird setup.
A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, but...
Huh? Huh? What? What?
Guess who's back, kids?
Gah! Been a while, you frickin' bastards!
Monokuma?
Huh? How? You're supposed to be dead. Yeah! Me? Dead? Don't be frickin' stupid.
Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is pretty natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already.
Not even. It's been like half a day at most.
How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair.
Don't tell me you pretended to be dead, all for this moment.
Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game.
You can't be serious. We have to keep going? No! We were supposed to get out of here!
Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, then does that mean you're in despair? Phew. I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point? You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is the essential part of your school life here.
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind. But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed?
Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. The TV is absolutely without a doubt displaying the signal coming in on the antennas. Huh? But what does that mean?
It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
Ugh, you're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you. This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
What?
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow? The camera feed is being broadcast. No way. That's impossible.
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode.
Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard a kind of creaking, But the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan. Everything has a meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I'd become the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment. You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy.
Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did? Huh? But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you'd need an astronomical amount of resources.
Yup, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember?
What?
Yeah, duh. There's the little business of...
Uh-oh.
A body has been discovered. After a certain
Investigation
amount of
time.
which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Oh, goody joy.
Huh?
Class trial? Do you mean... I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you've got, okay? Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
And off he goes.
And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright.
I don't understand any of this. What's Despair Entertainment, and how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko has been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we'd better begin. But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. So you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. Huh? But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That's how this game works, after all. And investigation time. Well, I'd better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or
I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. And we got Monokuma file. Now to check the body, I guess. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important, from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Well, let's look at the knife first, I guess. There's a knife lying on the ground. Is this? It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does that mean the knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife. It looks really familiar. Wait, is this? Yes, dumbass, it's the same knife. That's it. It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. So, maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife, and maybe then And if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Knife at the crime scene has been added. Well, what about the body? If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Let's examine the hand first, that's pretty important. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. I think those fake nails are a pretty big clue, actually. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, and I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Tattoo on the right hand has been added. Anything else? The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? And we got exploded body analysis. I don't really think there's anything else to check here. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. Yeah, that's it. So we checked the condition of the body. Well, Yakio. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So in other
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words,
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all last night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone, so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words,
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only one who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, Then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door. So where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth. I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? And we got Byakuya's account. What about Hina? Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was in the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So, thank you too. And we got body before the explosion. What about Toko? The most unimportant person. So, who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't faint. I don't want to faint anymore. And Toko obviously has nothing to add to that. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and? Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? It was 11 o'clock. No then, Toko, what time is it? Or, well, not 11 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right, it had to have been right around 9 o'clock. Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So, I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. When the body was found has been added. What is this? Those look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Fragments near the dead body has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Well, I guess that... Wait a minute, wait. What about this? This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then, if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet, which would mean that the murder must have taken place. Sprinklers has been added. Chicken coop? I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. Huh? 4?
Yo.
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? Huh? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? Ah! Someone had some deep-fried chicken. That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 4 to 5 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
conspiracy.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hiro and focus on the problem at hand. When did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Chicken coop chickens has been added. I don't really think there's anything else. Well, wait a minute. The shed. Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. The room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, it's a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. Oh, look at the tarp. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime. But the underside, it's totally clean and completely dry. One side of that tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Oh, wait. What if the tarp was covering the body? Like, what if it covered the body so the sprinklers couldn't get to it? I don't know. That could be a possibility. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Yeah, I think everything else is pretty inconsequential. I think I've checked everything. I need to in this area. But I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically, that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true, was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room... Yep, Byakuya has it. I will simply limit your options. I cannot allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Byakuya, care to do me a favor? Hey, Byakuya, if you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it, later, at the class trial. Oh, no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, don't you? I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect, after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. Whatever that one area is. Oh, right, the fragment. I think it probably has something to do with the dismantled Monokuma. I don't know, we haven't really looked at that, so... Could have some relation. Let's look at that. Monokuma's lying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. Bomb? And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. Yep, fragments near the dead body. It was a fragment of a bomb, I guess. Probably. Okay, I've checked everything else that I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Hey Byakuya, let's sneak into the girls' room. Panty raid. You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Ah, wait for me. Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Oh, there it is. That is really her room. I can't unlock it myself. I need to ask Byakuya. God damn it. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then... And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. So, this is Kyoko's room. Oh, wait, what is this? There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration. What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that. But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? What block key has been added? Let's see. Hey, it's Kyoko's bed. Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as this case is concerned. Okay. Well, yep, that seems to be about it. I don't think there's really anything else we need to look at. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry, so I better not look inside. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Hey, I think you realized... Okay, so we haven't really checked everything in here.
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular, I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko. You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets. Oh, kinky. That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets, what could it be? Well, obviously it's her bed, dumbass. But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class 78 student registry? Mukuro Ikusaba? It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key. God, you're so annoying! Fine, I'll tell you, it was a key, and blank. That's it! That must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this was what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood, and she soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. And we got Mukuro's profile. The ultimate soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other's sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. Then how was I... That was how I saw things, as just an ordinary person, but then... I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it? The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Well, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Ah, it's you. Huh? What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile? So what if we did? Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are carnivores, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself.
Oh, so you were saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Interesting.
It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that. When you all first got together in the main hall way back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all.
A misunderstanding? Are you saying...
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you. The total number of students taking part in the killing game was actually 16.
16? Then...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
And the plot thickens.
Watch out for her.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of this school life. So, the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Did you say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know? Makes sense? Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge.
I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you.
Seriously?
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out, all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
What?
Now, that's all you get.
And we actually got Monokuma's account. Okay. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand. That's the tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such...
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to this game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
It's
Perhaps
certainly
she's the one who
possible.
killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her a part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But, based on what Monokuma had just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all
Mukuro
clear.
Ikusaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? And that's a good point.
So,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected. Well, are you coming? Well, I believe as Makoto mentioned before, this key opens one of the lockers. So let's try that. There are wooden lockers here. They use woodblock keys just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very
That's the one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found on that locker, right? Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock and... click. The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain? If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? And we got duct tape. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something wrong? It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group the Mukuro was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? Research? Are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand. You wanna give us that file? Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality. The only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean Okuro Ikusaba's profile has been updated? Uh-oh. The class trial is beginning.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena.
Wow. So deep.
It damages
Too
us
deep,
little
5
by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial.
Prepare your anuses.
So, please meet up in the usual
It's punishment
spot.
time.
See you later.
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Dun dun dun. Whoa! Byakuya and Makoto showed up together? Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? Wait, what? Are you jealous? Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
I don't think I really want to know either way. Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or what? Jesus! No! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like this? What? Made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other
I'm
words,
waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting for 10 minutes now. So it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
I'm here, and no rule's been broken. Kyoko? Kyoko, you're still alive? No! That's a ghost! Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
is that
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko, so you really didn't die?
indeed?
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right! Now we've gotta deal with a ghost! I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator.
Master, wait for me.
Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long?
I'll be happy when the trial is all over.
One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to talk to you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So,
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
So...
Just now. I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other
I used
words,
Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? And her account has been added.
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation, because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her, that's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Up to the elevator. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the door slid shut. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes, but it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was despair. It was the blinding light of despair.
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed. Let's get on with the show.
And so, the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial.